Hey guys, it's Dr. Adam at Orthodontic Design Company. I wanted to just share the power of digital planning and custom KLOwen braces that we use. So most patients when they walk in any office around where I work, they all use braces are the exact same for each patient. So it doesn't matter the size or the shape of the tooth. It doesn't matter what the goal is for your teeth. It's the same for each person that walks in. We use braces that are fit custom to those teeth, and I plan on the computer before we ever touch a tooth, and so I know that I'm getting it right. And this is a great example of the power of that. So here's a patient, just to kind of touch on some things, has a tooth that's trapped in here that doesn't have room to come in. If we look at kind of the top arch, there is an entire tooth that needs to fit between these two teeth. This is a baby tooth we're going to take out, and we're going to start with custom braces. So what I want to do is not dwell on the specifics of my setup or how that works, but just show you the power of that in a couple of quick pictures because we use remote monitoring or our Grin app to take scans to make sure treatment's going well for our patient. And let me show you what happened. So here's our patient the day we put braces on, and we helped our patient to take a scan in the office. And this is their first scan, so it's a little bit of a learning curve, but you can see the braces are on the bottom teeth. We did not place them on the very back because the teeth weren't in enough. We started some rubber bands, and the baby tooth has been taken out, so we're starting to make room here. And we went for our first wire for about 2.5 months. And then we saw the patient to come back in a couple months later. And this is a scan after we placed the second wire. So here we are in the second wire, and you can kind of walk through and see where we're at so far. We're starting to get some changes. We've got this spring still opening space. Our bite's starting to come together. And because this is custom and all digital planned, the power of this is amazing. And at this point, our patient had to travel out of the country. And so since August of 24, we have not seen the patient, though we've still been communicating and making sure things are going well. So with only 2 wires or 2 visits, if we come back to where we are now, this is where our patient is now because of our custom braces and remote monitoring. That's where we are with only 2 appointments. That's the bottom arch. That looks perfect. There's not much I want to change there. Here's our top arch. We know we are now have space. We have alignment. Here's our bite on this side. It's fitting together just textbook. I love it. And our bite on this side. So now once our patient comes back into the country, we'll start the process of going after this canine and bringing it in. So if we kind of watch this person scan, so you can kind of see what that looks like for each of our patients. This is that scan for a patient who's currently in a different country waiting to come back. And we have seen them for 2 appointments in the office so far, and this is where we're at. And for me, that just blows my mind. It's incredible. It's the power of a digital plan, custom braces. We know it's not perfect, but without remote monitoring with our Grin app and custom KLOwen braces, we can't do this. Hopefully that's helpful. Thanks so much.